What if Orders 66 and 65 were executed at the same time? With the Jedi branded as traitors and the Chancellor marked for removal, would the galaxy erupt into total chaos? Would Palpatine's Sith grand plan collapse? Or would he manipulate events to tighten his grip on power? And most importantly, who would the clones obey? Deep within the Jedi Temple archives, Jedi Master Shak T and a team of researchers analyze a classified file retrieved from Kamino. The chip, once implanted in clones, was originally dismissed as a safeguard, but further investigation reveals a list of contingency orders. Among them, Order 66, commanding the eradication of the Jedi, and Order 65, dictating the arrest or execution of the Supreme Chancellor should he be deemed unfit for duty. The Jedi Council convenes, debating the implications. They remain unaware that the clones' programming forces them into compliance when such orders are issued. To them, the contingencies are just bureaucratic fail-safes. They continue the war effort oblivious to the chaos looming ahead. Anakin Skywalker rushes into the Jedi Temple, breathing heavily. He has just learned the truth. Palpatine is Darth Sidious. In a rare moment of clarity, Anakin does not hesitate. He informs Mace Windu of the Chancellor's Sith identity. Windu, Kit Fisto, Saesee Tiin, and Aegon Kolar originally planned to arrest Palpatine, but now, with Anakin's first-hand confirmation of the Chancellor's treason, Windu makes a critical decision. Order 65 can be invoked, and Anakin has the authority to do it. With Windu's guidance, Anakin accesses the Republic's Grand Army frequency and transmits the command. Simultaneously, in his office, Darth Sidious feels an unnatural shift in the Force. The cold certainty of his plan suddenly becomes unstable. Sensing the Jedi's betrayal, Sidious wastes no time. He reaches for his communicator, issuing Order 66. For the first time in galactic history, the clones face a paradox. Their programming enforces absolute obedience. But now, they are caught between two direct commands: eliminate the Jedi and depose Palpatine. The result? A grand army with no central allegiance. On countless worlds, chaos erupts. Clones turn on their Jedi generals, but others break away, engaging in brutal combat against their own brothers. Felucia, Mygeeto, Kashyyyk, Utapau, each becomes a war zone not just between the Republic and Separatists, but within the Republic itself. Back on Coruscant, Mace Windu and Anakin witness the catastrophe unfold. The temple, once a beacon of light, is now under siege by legions of clones. Anakin races to the entrance, only to find his own 501st Legion assembling against him. Commander Appo, devoid of emotion, announces the Jedi have been deemed enemies of the Republic. Anakin, still processing the conflict, demands to know about the Chancellor's fate. Appo responds flatly, Palpatine is also a traitor. The clones must eliminate both. Blaster bolts ignite the night. Anakin and a handful of Jedi Temple guards deflect the onslaught, but the numbers are overwhelming. Anakin's instincts take over. Using the Force, he shatters the staircase beneath him, creating a temporary barrier between the Jedi and the advancing clones. He rushes back inside to warn the others. Across the city, Palpatine faces his own nightmare. Commander Fox and the Coruscant Guard storm his office, rifles aimed. The Sith Lord's face remains unreadable as he assesses the situation. Then, with a flick of his wrists, two crimson lightsabers ignite. The battle is swift and brutal. Palpatine weaves through the clones, deflecting blaster bolts, cutting them down with lethal precision. But even he cannot fend off the sheer volume of elite troops. A well-placed grenade sends him reeling, and multiple blaster shots scorch his cloak. For the first time in decades, Darth Sidious finds himself retreating. He escapes into the Undercity, plotting his next move. As the Jedi Temple crumbles under relentless attack, Windu, Skywalker, and a handful of Jedi manage to evacuate. Allied senators from Alderaan, Naboo, and Mon Cala send emergency transports to rescue the remaining survivors. Hundreds of Jedi perish, but at least 1,500 escape. As the transports ascend, Republic warships, still following the confused dual orders, begin targeting them. The Alderaanian cruiser is destroyed, with all hands lost. But the remaining ships jump to hyperspace just in time. Anakin, now fully aware of the Chancellor's manipulation, races to Padmé's apartment. But he arrives too late. Palpatine, battered yet alive, stands at the ramp of a shuttle, holding the unconscious Padmé Amidala. Anakin's fury ignites. He reaches out with the Force, grabbing hold of the shuttle, preventing it from taking off. Palpatine retaliates with a storm of Sith lightning. The battle is violent, relentless. They duel atop the shuttle as it spirals out of control, crashing into the city below. Amid the wreckage, Anakin stares in horror as Palpatine rises from the flames, his body a burned, monstrous husk. With a sinister smile, the Sith Lord summons fire-infused lightning, launching a final assault against the Jedi Knight. The battle between Anakin and Sidious rages through the streets, their duel a symphony of light and shadow. As explosions rock the city, it becomes clear: neither the Republic nor the Jedi Order will ever be the same again. With the galaxy plunged into chaos, the Republic dissolves not under Sidious' iron fist, but from the very forces meant to protect it. The Jedi are scattered. Palpatine is wounded yet dangerous, and Anakin Skywalker stands at the crossroads of destiny. What comes next? That, again, is a story for another time.